racing and riding around here in the Northwest. So, you want to give him, he's very nervous, give him a big welcome. Okay, yeah, some of you might know him. Okay. Jeremy McWilliams. Newcomer. Here, you know what I'm going to do? Hey, can I have that hat?
No, you can't accept.
No, can you give me that hat?
I'm losing a bit of hair.
No, give me that hat a second. I need the hat.
No, I know what you're going to do.
No, give me a hat. What am I going to do with it? Here you are, sir. Here. Here you go. From Jeremy McWilliams, there you go. There you go. Thanks very much. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. I often use the word you bring on legends in sport. What a legend, Jeremy McWilliams. And come here.
He's scary, isn't he?
You see that wee winker Watson? I have another name for him, only I would replace the I. Hey. Oh, talking about all your age and you only a spring
chicken.
Aye, well, anyway, I was talking to the boss last night. She wasn't impressed now, all this talking about being old. But I tell you what, you are an incredible specimen. And what a star we have. He really is a star.
Thank you. Thanks very much.
Jeremy, why do you keep doing it? Do you just feel as if you just can't do it?
I get asked that all the time, really, why am I doing it? Listen, look at this. Imagine being here on the North Coast with the sun shining, a crowd of people like this, and just the fun that we're having all week, because, trying to explain what the Northwest, riding the Northwest is like is, it looks a bit hairy, a bit scary out there. Actually, it's the most fun you can have on two wheels. Whenever you're out on a dry track like it is, and you're battling like it was last night, for 5th position or whatever it might be, that still, ticks all the boxes for me. It's still a lot of fun. If I was battling for 25th, I don't think I'd be standing up here with you. I would be standing on the other side of the hedge watching, so I'm still enjoying it. We've had a wee bit of bad luck with 600, just hasn't gone as smoothly as it could have. Lost the steering damper last night on lap 2, and that kind of just put me a wee bit in the back foot, but we're strong on the Super Twin for tomorrow and stuff, and I'm just really looking forward to getting a good close race with Richard, who's just left, and sure, and Hickey, it's going to be a
well, I tried to kick him off the stage for it, but he was away before him, I did my best, Felix, He's a good artist, isn't he? Look, I would suggest it's almost like a good golf swing. You've got that sort of style, you look as if you can do it, somebody who can ski well as well, you've got all the movements. Does that make it easier, or is easy the wrong word to use? You're just a wee bit more comfortable on the bike?
I wish my golf swing was as good as my motors.
Oh, I've seen you play golf all right.
I'm going to go and play today with Kerr's Tires, which is lovely. Norman Kerr has invited me along.
Oh, well, I tell you what, we need to give Norman this a mention along with Briggs, because they're two of our main sponsors here for the Northwest.
And without them, lovely gentleman he is too. He's a star. I got to play with him on Tuesday, and we just hit it off, and he said, why didn't you come back on Friday? So just going straight from here to Royal Port Rush. And Royal Port Rush is a bit daunting for me as a high handicapper, but you still couldn't say no if you're getting an invite there.
Well, I'll give you a bit of advice. I've seen you play, and you're going to go and play Royal Port Rush. Get yourself a lot of balls, okay? That's all I can say to you.
I've got quite a few. I've got quite a few. Is it your local? Is it?
What's that?
The Bayview. And the Bayview, of course.
Yes, you're local, the Bayview. Did you ever pay your bill? No, never. There you go.
I couldn't really do this. I had to, mention Trevor Kane and all of the sponsors. I really couldn't do this without them. And honestly, the Bayview have been so good. They've sponsored me on the Super Twin now for the last, I think, 3 years in a row, and we've got such a great relationship. IFS, Graham Hanna from IFS provides the bike, and then all the small sponsors that go along with that. I'm very, very lucky to have them.
I think, Jeremy, that's the thing that makes the sport a wee bit unique. People don't come in here and do 1 year with you. These people are now, I know you call them sponsors, they're friends now, because they do so much for you and support you right throughout the year.
To do this as a small team, without the support of having a factory or a big team that's a full-time team, should I say, we're just a one-off team, so we turn up and do this every year with 3 mates, and I couldn't do it without them either. We've got Big Peter McCrum and Neil Armstrong, my son Jack helps. We've got a couple of other guys in there as well, and honestly we couldn't really do this if we didn't have that support and the support of the sponsors. So I feel I'm pretty blessed that we're punching where we're punching with the team we've got, but honestly it's really down to.
And what will be a good day for you tomorrow night? What will be a good day for you?
2 wins and a top 5 in the super sport class.
There you are. That's not a bad. Hey, I tell you what. Are you worth putting money on?
I honestly see that super twin race. It's the most competitive class there is, and you couldn't pick a winner. I mean, obviously, the favourite's got to be Richard Cooper again. But you know, looking at that lap that Hickey did on the new bike was pretty spectacular. You know, right on virtually on the lap record. I think if the three of us get away together, there's other guys in there too. You know, like you know, you've got Mike Brown and the likes. You know, he's going to be in amongst it too. But I'm glad they brought it all back to 650 because it's going to be a much tighter class again.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know, I've done sport up and down the country all over for years and years, but it's always an absolute pleasure whenever you get to talk to people who not only you respect, but you would class as your friend. And I'm delighted to say, my mate here, Jeremy McWilliams, here with you today in Coleraine for the International Northwest 200. What a legend! What a legend!
Thanks very much, guys. I enjoyed that. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thanks, guys.
I have swear, I'll get your hat. Don't worry. It's going all the way back to United. I felt us in the anchor there for a minute. Who have I got next, Brian?